We are back.
We are so back.
We are back.
Welcome back to another sports podcast, everybody, because it's exactly what the world needs is another sports podcast. We're the Sweaty Trio, and we're glad to be back, baby. Oh, football is almost here.
2 weeks. It's been a while, man.
It's like 20 days.
20 days. Okay,
Like-
2.5 weeks. I cannot wait.
Boys, you haven't been in the locker room in a minute. You guys want to tell the people how your seat feels? Does it feel like it was meant for you?
It was cold.
Yeah, like this thing needs a few more farts in it to get the real locker room.
We need some more
stench
special
back.
guests in that spot there, I think, to wear that couch in a little bit.
Special guest, come on the pod. Today is a little bit of a fantasy special. Today we are talking all fantasy all the time. Guys, give the viewers a breakdown how many leagues you're in. Taylor?
I dropped 2. I'm in 5 this year. I was in 7 leagues last year with 2 fantasy hockey and a fantasy basketball, and that was too much. So I dropped 2 leagues. Hard to do. One I was in for 10 years as a keeper league.
Oh, man.
But I had to drop it because it was too time consuming. It
10
got to the
years?
point where I couldn't enjoy. I almost wasn't enjoying Red Zone anymore.
Bro, you're just sitting there looking at... You don't care about the game anymore. You're just looking at your phone like, who
Like,
scored?
Sundays, Mondays, and Thursdays, I was just like, I didn't do anything other than look at my phone.
You always had someone going.
Yeah, you have Derrick Henry, but you're playing him in 3 other leagues.
And it's like, I'm winning with one guy, and then I have a running back in this league, and I'm losing. But I have the other running back in the other league that I'm losing, and they're playing each other. It's like, well, fuck. It got too much.
Yeah.
So I'm in 5 this year.
I'm in 4. Michael?
I'm in 5, maybe 6, but probably not.
That's 5,
just too
including
much.
the special announcement we have.
Oh, should we announce it right now?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Why not?
Tonight, we are drafting the Sweaty Trio League. 4 men. Super teams only. Super flex. This is going to be a riot. Mans are going to die. Mans are going to fight. Mans are going to
The
sweat.
scoring will be ridiculous.
I don't know. Should we tell the people of the Molly's League?
Yeah.
Give me some context.
So, there was one day me and Michael were getting burritos, and we really want to start another football league. It was the middle of the year, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we're like 5 weeks in.
Yeah.
And we decided, 4-man league, fucking stupid scoring. A sack was worth... We had defensive players
Oh, yeah,
in
Sack
there.
was like 200 points or
Weekly
something.
scores were like 1,500.
A pick six was minus 1,000 because why are you scoring on defense? No one wants to see that. A shutout, that was our NHL league. We did an NHL one. The shutout was minus 1,000.
Superteams.
How dare you, goalie, deprive people of goals? That's what they bought tickets for. They sat in that stadium to see goals, and you're sitting there in the net.
It was
blocking
actually
them
a
all.
lot of fun.
It was so funny. So maybe we'll do
Like
that
Joe
again.
Burrow was a free agent in that league. Like, they couldn't even get drafted.
Like I had Myles Garrett and Nelson Aguilar, and it was working.
Yeah, like it was nuts. It was nuts.
But today we're going to draft in this podcast, live on the pod. It's not live because we posted later, but regardless. Our 4-man league, it's us 3 and a longtime fan of this podcast, longtime brother of the podcast.
Sweatiest fella we've ever met.
Oh,
The
man.
boy.
Big boy Chubbs. Chubbs is going to get in there. We're all going to get sweaty, and we're going to get you a lot of content through that. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be jokes. Stay tuned. But for today, we have a little bit of a sweaty index. Everyone's feeling the numbers today, and everyone wants to put those numbers next to players.
I got the fucking sweat stains going already, baby.
Taylor's got running backs. I have wide receivers. Michael has tight ends. We're going to go through these lists. We're going to react to each other's. They're all blind. Nobody knows who has who where. For all I know, Taylor could have put Christian Benson as the best running back in the league, and the guy doesn't even play that position. Didn't play that side of the ball. But we're going to get right into it. Taylor, your list is opening now.
Okay, here. I'm going to have my laptop in front of me.
Oh, I need access anyways.
It's fine. So,
God, Google Sheets.
here, you can cut this, but I can give you...
It's irrelevant.
So restrictive.
I can give you access right now.
You should put Jeopardy music here while we're waiting. Shout out Alex Trebek.
He's dead.
He's a Canadian legend.
Is he Canadian?
Yeah.
He's nothing like the guy who invented the basketball.
There you go.
What's that guy's name? Casey Naismith?
James Naismith.
James.
What the fuck is that? Holy shit.
Oh my God, Taylor.
Okay.
When I said the numbers, this is unbelievable.
He's the new numbers guy.
So, I did a lot of research on this. I spent about 3 hours building this spreadsheet out. I've ranked the running backs 1 through 15, and to preface, this is fantasy.
Fantasy
This
only.
is not who I want, who I would rather have on my team. This is strictly fantasy.
Yes.
Everything that I've said here is backed by numbers, history, statistics, O-line rankings, and age. Okay? So, I'm going to start here. Number 1, who I think is going to be RB1 this year, is Bijan Robinson. He had 304 carries last year for 1456 and 14 touchdowns. When Michael Penix took over as the Falcons quarterback, his production shot through the roof. Kirk Cousins was a heavy pass-first quarterback, and now that Penix is going to be the quarterback one, I believe Bijan will be RB1 when it's all said and done. The Falcons have an average O-line. Watch Bijan become the Jahmyr Gibbs of last year. That's who I think is going to be RB1.
No objection here.
No
honestly.
objection there. Even like he was kind of phased out of the run game a little bit. They were still using Tyler Algier, and like it was just nonstop.
Bijan.
Theft. So Bijan, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Number 2, I have Jahmyr Gibbs.
Young boys.
Yep. So last year he was incredible, and that was only with 250 carries. He had 16 touchdowns and 1,400 yards. 16 touchdowns. This year they've talked about actually putting him in slot positions when they have Monty lined up in the backfield. So if let's say he gets 20 more catches and call it 2 or 3 more touchdowns, you could be looking at a 70 reception, 700 yard, 7 touchdown receiving line for Gibbs. He's going to get over 250 carries, and he's going to hit 1,700 yards with close to 20 touchdowns.
I did not know, like 50 less carries, and he's got Bijan's stat line. More touchdowns.
Number 3.
It's actually ridiculous.
This one I think is a bit of a stretch, but I think his potential is unmatched, and I think that the Dolphins' O-line got better. I have Devon Achane at number 3. He only had 203 carries last year, did not break 1,000 yards, and only had 6 rushing touchdowns. However, 78 catches for just under 600 yards with 6 touchdowns. His 2023 numbers were insane, and Mike McDaniel had said that he wants to go back to the formula of rushing the ball when the Dolphins were a playoff team. If you look at Achane's 2023 stats when they had Raheem Mostert, who led the league in touchdown rushes that year, he was still RB top 5. He finished like RB4 that year, and he was a rookie.
And he's gone.
At number 4, I have the King, Mr. Derrick Henry. Last year, he just finished under 2,000 yards. He finished with 325 carries. He's got a top 5 O-line. And I have here, he goes 300 carries every single year. He produces every year. In 9 seasons, he's only had 3 years under 1,000 yards. And out of his 1,000-yard plus seasons, only 1 has been below 1,100. That's crazy numbers for him. Consistency through the board.
It's the king.
This is where I think you guys are going to argue with me. At number 5, I have Saquon.
I'm already pissed. Like Saquon should not be at 5. The guy was RB1 last year.
So, everyone knows that RB1s never repeat as RB1.
Sure.
And I will tell you why he's at 5, potentially lower. Last year, we all know his numbers, right? 300 plus carries, almost 350, over 2,000 yards, 13 touchdowns, has the best O-line in the league. Every running back in NFL history that has had 2,000 yards, I'm going to rhyme them off right now. Eric Dickerson, 2,000 yards. The next year, he had 1,234. Barry Sanders, 2,000 yards. The next year, he had 1,491. O.J. Simpson, 2,000 yards. The next year, had 1,125. Terrell Davis had 2,000 yards, then played 3 more seasons for a combined game total of 17 and retired after that. Adrian Peterson, 2,000 yards. The next year, had 1,266. Jamal Lewis, 2,000 yards. The next year, had just over 1,000.
This is voodoo. I don't buy into this voodoo.
Saquon only has 1 back-to-back season of over 1,000 yards. That was 1,307 and 1,003. And from 2020 to 2024, he only had 1 season of 1,000 plus yards. The others were 593, 1312, and 962.
I think we're both going to argue, but I think you'll take the right.
I think history doesn't lie.
All I'm going to say here is I want you to look at every single O-line on that team because Saquon was a player that wasn't getting touched until he hit the 2-yard mark from the line of scrimmage. Every snap, he would go 2 yards before even making contact with a defensive player. On top of all that, the O-line is the same.
They just lost Dickerson.
He might be back for week 1. It's a meniscus bruise, partial meniscus tear, some shit like that. Howie Roseman's doing voodoo. Mike will get it on this because that's just outrageous.
I think you have to swap Achane and Barkley.
I don't think so. Not in a
And then I
fantasy
think
full PPR
your
league.
top 5 would be perfect.
I don't even think Jahmyr Gibbs at 2. Like I can see an argument. You made good points. I'll stand behind you for that. But Saquon's better than Gibbs. Saquon is better than Achane. Saquon was better than Henry last year.
We're basing this off of 1 year. If you look at Gibbs' production from year 1 to year now versus Saquon's production from year 1 to Gibbs' year,
Saquon's been in a horrible position his entire career. He's been injured, And the first time he gets a real coach, Brian Dable's actually a really good coach. I shouldn't say that. But the first time he gets a real system with a lot of players around him who want to win, who know that there is a Super Bowl on the table, this is what he does. I believe with the exact same situation, pending health, he can do it again. And I think this time he breaks the record.
I mean, numbers don't lie. I listed every single running back in
voodoo,
NFL
bro.
history that
That's
has
voodoo.
2,000. How is that voodoo? It's not one guy. There's like 7 guys on this
voodoo.
list, and Derrick Henry's one of them. Like Derrick Henry had like, where did I list? Derrick
Okay, so
Henry?
then why is Derrick Henry just coming short of 2,000 yards now exempt him from this curse?
If he got 80 more yards, it would have
Because
been
he
over.
didn't get 2,000
If he got
yards.
80 more yards, it would have been over.
If you look at Derrick Henry's 9 seasons, he's outproduced Saquon significantly in every year.
Absolutely. And Derrick Henry is...
And you can't even say he was on bad teams because Henry's on bad Titans teams. I get the Giants were
That
shit,
bad
but so were the
Titan
Titans.
team made it to
One AFC championship.
one AFC championship and a divisional.
Okay, in the 7 years he was on that team.
What did the Giants do? All the whole time Saquon was there, they made one wild card round.
Okay, so they made the playoffs
I
twice.
think he was hurt that year too.
No, he came back for that.
And the
then,
Titans, the year the Titans beat the Ravens, I think they had the best defense in the league. So that's not just Henry.
Regardless, let's keep it moving, man.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
at number 5, I have Bucky Irving, and the reason I have him as Bucky Irving, his numbers last year: 207 carries, to 1,100 yards, and 8 touchdowns. He was only RB1 from week 10 onwards.
It's basically 5 yards a carry.
Less than half the season, he was RB1, and he was on track to be like he would have been like 1,500 yards, no problem. At number 7, I use 300 carries as the bell cow. Like, there's only a handful of players that do 300 carries that can carry the ball that much. I have Josh Jacobs at 7. I think 300 carries and 15 touchdowns last year on a young, not great O-line Packer team is pretty good. Kyron Williams at 9, again 316 carries for 14 touchdowns and 1,300 yards. That speaks for itself. Number 9, I have Christian McCaffrey. His 2023 numbers were disgusting. He had 21 total touchdowns with 67 catches and just under 1,500 yards. Ayuk is gone for probably a good chunk of the year. Debo is gone. I think it's Kittle and Ricky Pearsall is hurt.
Something like that.
I think it's Kittle and I think it's CMC. Now, this number 9 has a huge, massive asterisk beside it.
Pending health.
If
Yeah.
CMC gets hurt, I look like a fucking idiot. If CMC produces, I look like a genius.
I can't draft CMC solely because in every single draft, I get that image. I don't know if you've seen that guy picking up the turkey leg and all the meat falls
The meat
off.
just falls off. Yeah.
That's what I see when I think about drafting CMC.
I think that's
just
a good
about
spot.
His calf getting pulled from his
That's a good spot. For
upside.
CMC,
He's
because,
RB1.
Yeah, you really don't know.
Like, if he's healthy, he's RB1.
And it wasn't even
There's no question.
just last year. Like, he's had problems throughout his entire career.
He has. But when he's healthy, he produces.
And even with Trent Williams on that O-line, like, it's unbelievable.
Also,
It's
Trent Williams is old, though. Like, maybe this is the year he takes a step back.
But this
I
is
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. Like, and without receivers, like, it's literally CMC's field to go have fun with, as long as he can stay
It's
healthy.
him and Kittle, and that's it.
Yeah, and you know Kyle Shanahan doesn't want another. Would they have 7 wins last year?
Yeah.
He's on the hot seat 100%.
Yeah, man, he's next up. Next out, I mean.
So, and then to round out my top 10, I have Chuba Hubbard at 10.
I love this.
The reason I have Chuba Hubbard at 10 was because his
Canadian.
jump, well, he's great that he's Canadian, but his jump from 2023 to 2024, it's not necessarily the yards. He got 200 more yards. It's the touchdowns. From 2023 to 2024 to 2020, or last year, 2 years ago to last year, he had a 5 touchdown improvement. The Panthers got better. Their O-line got better.
Yeah.
He's clearly RB1. I know they signed Rico Dowdle, but he's clearly, and they have that Brooks kid who's hurt, but he's clearly RB1. He's going to be in that 300 plus carries, 1,500 yards, and 12, 13 touchdowns this year. At 11, I have Jonathan Taylor.
I don't like this.
I can't not look at his every year, man. He's 300 carries and 10 plus touchdowns.
Again, it's pending
every
health.
year.
It's just
He's only been
pending
hurt 1 year.
Yeah. But when he's on, he's on.
And he's the same thing as like a CMC. He is the guy.
Yeah.
Michael Pittman is all right. Josh Downs is pretty good. But Richardson sucks.
Don't forget
Daniel
Alec
Jones
Pierce.
sucks. And Alec Pierce is whatever.
Pierce.
Like, Taylor is the guy. He is the focal point of that offense. At number 12, I had to put this man in here. I have Ashton Genty. The reason I put him in here is because if you're carrying the ball in your draft year 374 times for 2,600 yards and 29 touchdowns, I don't care if you play in a bad conference. You are NFL ready.
That's durability.
You can carry the ball 300 times now as a rookie.
Yeah.
A better Raiders team, a new coach, a better quarterback, better team. They're going to be better.
Yeah.
They took him in the first round in the top 15. He's going to be the guy on that offense.
And every running back in recent memory that has been taken that high produces in the rookie year.
Yeah.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Like heavily produces.
Even the new
rookie
guys,
year.
Bijan and Saquon.
Yeah. Bucky Irving, like all those guys.
Jabir
So I had to put Genty there, and I think Genty has more upside than the next three guys. I just can't put him in that mold of the Taylors, the Williams, the Jacobs.
We don't know.
Do 300 carries every single year.
We don't know.
At 13, I have James Conner.
Love it.
I actually debated not having him on this list, and the reason I do that is because he's the oldest running back in this list outside of Kamara and Henry. And Kamara and Henry, I know Kamara's never had 1,000 yards, but Kamara is a pass-catching machine.
Yeah.
And Connor had an injury last year. He missed a chunk of time. Is capable of being a top 15 running back in fantasy.
I'm Canadian.
James Conner's Canadian?
No, he's not.
No, Chase Brown's Canadian.
Oh, Chase Brown, yeah. So, yeah, that's that. And then Kamara, he's going to have 60 to 70 catches a year. Maybe that production goes up with a rookie quarterback. Maybe he's not top 15. I don't know. He's getting older. We'll see. And then at 15, I could honestly see this man being inside the top 10 is Chase Brown.
Yeah.
He had a little bit of competition last year with Zach Moss. He only got 230 carries. I don't know if the Bengals are going to be better. I don't know what that looks like for Cincinnati. But I think Chase Brown is going to be like the red zone threat that I think the Bengals have been missing since, like, who was Andy Dalton's running back?
Samaje Perine.
Like, they really haven't had a guy. I'm not calling
anybody.
Chase Brown a stud.
Who's Joe Mixon?
I'm just saying
they
I think
had
he's top
Mixon, but,
15.
like,
I think this list is pretty good. I think people are going to be pissed off that Saquon's ranked at number 6.
5.
Sorry.
Dick.
At 5. And I've seen a lot of shit online about Bucky Irving. I think people love him or hate him. I don't understand the hate. The guy was fucking incredible last year.
I just don't know, man. It's just the thing is with like that 3 running back backfield, it makes it a little hard.
It's scary.
It just makes it hard to identify value. And because Rachaad White was that guy 2 years ago. Everyone thought Rachaad White was going to be crazy and he was getting drafted in the top 3 rounds of fantasy.
For sure.
And then he was nothing because Bucky Irving came in and took the torch.
Yeah, and we also have to remember how much Baker throws the ball.
Who's that third running back too? It's Bucky Irving.
Sean
Tucker. They're all kind of good. I think Bucky's better than all of them. My only thing here is Alvin Kamara, and that's just because he's got Spencer Rattler throwing him the ball.
Concussion ball.
The Saints could
How's
really
he
go
catch it?
0-17, so I have no objection with that.
And
My
maybe
biggest
Kamara
objection
gets
is
traded.
JT.
I don't know.
JT?
JT.
What's with JT? Tell me you're right, Michael.
What number is he?
He's 11. Right outside the top 10.
1,400 yards and 11 TDs, and you have him outside the top 10?
So the argument there is you could remove either Bucky, CMC, or Chuba.
Like
Chuba.
The fact that
And Bucky.
both Bucky and Achan, like Bucky at least broke 1,000. Achan didn't break 1,000 rushing last year, and he's third. He had 6 TDs and less than 1,000 yards.
He also
had Nelson Aguilar stat
He
line.
missed some time last year, and his rookie season he finished top 5.
Yeah, I remember his rookie season, but that was also like I want to call it a one-off solely because like they had so many games where they beat the Broncos by 7 or 7.
Yeah, he had like 60 fantasy points that
like
day.
he
Fucking
ran
5
for
touchdowns.
300 yards that game.
And I think I'm gonna get shit on by people for Saquon being a 5. I think I am, but numbers don't lie. The 7 other running backs that had 2,000 yards either did fuck all or barely broke 1,000. Like, it's history.
Voodoo.
Saquon made history last year by...
It's voodoo. You're drinking the conspiracy Kool-Aid, dude.
I don't want Saquon to be bad. I have no ill will towards the Eagles or Saquon.
You will in the Super Bowl when Saquon's breaking through ceilings on your Bills.
He's busting through.
Breaking through ceilings.
I don't know, man.
You know what, man? This actually is a good sweaty index.
I don't think it's bad. I think it's good.
I thought I'd get more from you with Saquon. To be honest, up until yesterday, like when I finished my list, at about 5 o'clock, I went back and looked at it after work. I had Saquon at 2. And I started to do some research on past 2,000-yard rushers, and I went through every single one's following season, and I had to move him down. Maybe I have Achan too high. Maybe,
That's my thing.
Maybe Henry is 3 and Saquon's 4, or Saquon's 3 and Henry's 4, and you move Achan down.
Your list is perfect if you flip Achan and Saquon into my eyes. And then even maybe like you can bring Jonathan Taylor up a few and bring Achan down a little further. But the upside is there and I see it. It is there.
And again, this is all fantasy. If I'm starting a team and I'm picking a running back, I'm picking Saquon Barkley every day of the week.
Yeah.
100%.
You have to.
He has the biggest boom out of all of them.
Yeah.
But it's that 2,000-yard
booms.
curse, man.
I'm not.
Just saying.
These Leafs people are always.
I'm not
scared
saying
of
he's going to put
curses,
up
though.
600 yards, but I'm saying he's not touching 1,500 next year.
Bet on it. Sweaty bet.
Okay, sweaty bet.
Sweaty bet.
Isn't that his overline? It's
1,500?
It's like 14.99.
14.
and a
Yeah,
half.
14 something.
I could be wrong, but I bet you Saquon does not break 1,500.
$20.
Okay, $20.
Bet. We already
Done.
shook.
Live on the pod.
Live on the pod. Saquon
Okay,
for 1,500.
gentlemen, that's my sweaty index. I have a sweaty midsection. I got some sweaty pits, and I'm ready to get sweaty. And now I get to criticize you fuckers. That's why I went first.
It's my turn.
Big dog.
To go with the wide receivers. Wide receivers. All right.
Wow.
Number one.
Wow.
I got Jay Jettis, Justin Jefferson. Big thing with Justin Jefferson that's putting him above Jamar Chase is that he's QB proof. The guy's had a revolving door of QBs. He was injured, and even through injury, still broke 1,000 yards. And on top of it, 1,800 yards 2 years ago. Hasn't had, I think he had one season in his career under 1,500. So,
No objection.
15 yards
Absolutely
per
no
catch.
objection.
He averages
Okay.
15 yards per catch throughout his entire
I
career.
thought you'd have Jamar at 1, but I'm fine with Jettis at 1.
Jamar Chase 2, Triple Crown winner, dynamic freaking nature. It's
Yeah.
enough said.
That's good with Jamar. Jamar has to be 1.
That has to be your 1-2. It really doesn't matter the order.
Third might be a little interesting for you guys. I got Malik Neighbors.
Wow.
High volume, QB proof. Like he had a revolving door, same as Jefferson. He had Tommy Cutlets, Tyrod Taylor. I don't even know who else they had.
Yeah.
It was horrible. Daniel Jones for half the year, and he still put up 1,400 yards in 1,200 yards. Sorry, in 15 games, no target competition, and it's high volume offense.
He also did break the receiving record.
the target record.
I have objections, but I don't know who you have below him, so I'll
Yeah, we'll come back to that.
wait.
Okay. CeeDee Lamb next at 4.
Okay.
High volume offense. The receiving leader 2 years ago, and he's too dynamic in this respect. The guy really can do everything. He played slot. He's got great hands. He's a deep threat. CeeDee Lamb is that guy, and it hurts me to say it as an Eagles fan, praising a Cowboys player. It sucks.
He should be above Neighbors, and well above Neighbors.
CD?
Yes.
Well, this is about fantasy 1, and it's about where they're going to finish.
I know.
The thing is, CD also has now a little bit of target competition
I was just
with
about to
George
say
Pickens.
he's got Pickens now.
With Pickens there, it's going to take some... And they're both kind of the same player. When you really look at them,
They're not.
minus the aggression,
They're not.
what do you mean? What's
Bro,
different?
Malik
Pickens
Neighbors
is
has
a-
Wan'Dale Robinson. Sorry. But Malik Neighbors is the guy.
Yeah, he's a 7-yard slant machine.
I'm talking about like their play style. Like they're both very dynamic. They can both play the slot. They can play deep threat. They both have great hands. They can both run routes. The only difference is CD's a lot better.
And he has a better quarterback.
And he's a better quarterback.
So maybe
But
actually...
Pickens being there also opens the field up for CeeDee Lamb because Pickens doesn't suck. He's good.
Yeah, but it takes targets away, and I'm not thinking about fantasy where whether CD's open and not getting the ball, then it doesn't matter to me. It's about CD getting the ball even if he's in triple coverage. I don't care.
Look at it this way. CD had not a great year last year.
With
Malik
no QB.
Neighbors, exactly. And Neighbors did that as a rookie with no quarterback.
Boom. Thank you. Thank you for that.
CD
Appreciate that.
is probably going to finish with the offense that's the most passing attempts in the league.
possibly,
And Dallas, like, yeah, they were kind of shit last year, but I think they still average like 25 points a game.
but they didn't
so
have
the
a
offense
QB.
is
Like,
still
he
really
just
good.
he didn't have Dak, and he still put it up. That's why he's at 4. He's still on this
And
list.
he's going to have a healthy Dak now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We're just going to see. Number 5, Nico Collins. He's too dynamic to disrespect. No target competition anymore. And he's just reliable. He is that guy. There's nothing else. What?
you-
In your head?
The CMC of wide receivers.
Yeah, exactly, dude. He's way too injury prone. He misses a chunk of time every year. And I see who you have at 6. I'm not going to say. I'm going to let you do your own list. But you're an idiot for putting Nico Collins above this guy.
The thing is, Nico Collins is a little more dynamic than my number 6, Amon-Ra St. Brown, who I have here. He's
Sun
son
God.
number 6 because he's the sun god. He's durable, dependent, and consistent. The guy had his freaking calf torn off his leg, and he still played.
Bro, he puts up better numbers than Nico with Monty,
Only
Gibbs,
issue,
Laporta.
that's why I'm saying it. But that's the only thing I'm saying is because he has Monty, Gibbs, Laporta. Gibbs is going to get a huge focus in this offense.
He already did, and he's better than Nico last
And on top
year.
of it, Jameson Williams took a huge step.
I also, yeah.
There's too many targets on this offense for me to be taking Amon-Ra in the first round. Any of these guys I would take in the first round.
I don't hate it. They also lost Ben Johnson.
And they lost Ben Johnson.
But
I don't hate that.
It's just...
I can see the argument for Amon-Ra being above him from a fantasy perspective.
you also can't use the Ben Johnson argument until you see what the Lions do on offense and what the Bears do on offense. So the Ben Johnson shit, a coordinator, fuck that.
No, don't say that. Because we had Shane Steichen, and Shane Steichen was great for the Eagles, and he took us to a Super Bowl, and we lost, and then he went to
That's what
the
I'm saying.
Colts. He went to the Colts, and he turned A-Rich into like a decent prospect for a little bit of time before he got injured and started being too confident.
But you can't make that argument that you lost your offensive coordinator until the year starts. Like just because
Well, it's a
Ben
different
Johnson's
scheme.
gone. Okay, but what if Amon-Ra cooks in the new scheme? It's the same argument on the reverse side.
At the end of the day,
The Lions had the best offense last year.
And what if they still do? What if the new guy they brought in is better than Ben Johnson?
I think it was their QB coach.
I think it was their QB coach.
Okay, and he knows the offense maybe better than Ben Johnson.
It was
because
Ben Johnson's offense.
At the end of the day, I'm still standing on, regardless of the OC, I'm still standing on the fact it's too many targets. Like,
Move on.
To share through Sam Laporta,
All
Gibbs, and J-Mo is too much.
Some got it 6. Who's 7?
Number 7, we got Drake London. Drake London is going into a beautiful, beautiful situation with Michael Penix. He was wide receiver 1 when Michael Penix came into starting role.
Drake London is so slept on.
He's fucking nasty.
For the frame, the guy doesn't drop balls. He is freaking amazing.
doesn't
No
get
target
hurt.
competition. You got Darnell Mooney, who's a deep threat.
Yeah, Kyle Pitts.
Fine. And Kyle Pitts.
101.
Ideally, Kyle Pitts gets
No,
more
I
targets.
like London. Honestly, I think London's a better receiver than Nico Collins.
I have London as my
don't
highest
like that.
upside wide receiver. Drake London, sorry. I think he is going in drafts in the second round. I can see him finishing wide receiver 1. He has the most room to
Dude,
be
he's
the
better. He's better than Nico, man, because at least you know what
Nico
CJ Stroud
Collins
is.
was sick with Davis Mills as quarterback. Nico Collins was that guy before they had CJ Stroud.
And
He still
Drake,
was.
Drake London was sick with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins didn't throw a
wasn't
touchdown.
that sick.
Cousins didn't throw a touchdown in 5 straight games, and he still finished as like
And that
wide
says
receiver
something that Drake
4.
London didn't have a touchdown. At the end of the day, it's still about being QB proof. It's still being able to work with what you have in the building. Because if Michael Penix goes down, and
Oh
Drake
yeah,
London,
because Desmond Ritter was so much better than fucking Davis Mills. That's who Drake London
was.
had. He was not.
they're identical. But like it's what Nico Collins was able to do with Davis Mills was better than what Drake London could do with fucking Desmond Ritter.
I think you're wrong.
Yeah, I know you do.
Okay, move on. We still got
AJ
half
Brown
the
at
list.
8. I could put AJ Brown lower as well. I think
AJ Brown could be higher.
no, he's just too volatile for fantasy. It's my issue is that there's going to be games where he gets 80 yards and no touchdown. There's going to be games where he gets 210 yards and 3 touchdowns. It's just high variance with big play upside.
Do you know
never
who was
know.
last in pass attempts last year? The
Eagles.
They were second, I think.
Second last.
I
There
think
you go.
Baltimore was 1.
Yeah. So that's a lot of target competition. You got Schmitty.
What about when Saquon goes down because the 2,000-yard curse and AJ Brown's like,
Don't fucking
excuse
say
me.
that. Don't fucking
My
say
hands
There's
are
that.
also the
tingling.
Madden curse.
Yo, but at the end of the day, like
And the Madden curse, dude, you're fucked. The Eagles are so cooked next year. Oh no, the 2,000-yard
Don't
curse.
draft Saquon. You heard it
you're
here.
fucked.
the
You're
Madden
so
curse,
fucked.
I have to respect, bro. I've seen it happen too many
Oh,
times.
because the Madden curse makes sense with
Nah,
the
but
2,000-yard
curse,
one.
the Madden curse, it's an EA curse actually.
That's
it,
not voodoo.
It transcends sports. UFC, they put Izzy on the cover. He gets knocked out by freaking Dricus Duplessis. All these random guys start killing him. Same thing with Conor McGregor. Same thing with Masvidal. Same thing with Austin Matthews in the Leafs. Same thing with Trevor Zegras. Same thing with Sarah Nurse.
When is Sarah?
Yeah,
Nurse?
career
She
ending
was on
injury.
the cover last year with Trevor Zegras.
Trevor Zegras.
Number 9, I have Mike Evans. Too dynamic to disrespect.
Love it.
Mr. 1,000. He's
Love it.
literally the most reliable wide receiver in fantasy. Pending
Touchdown
injury.
machine.
Yeah, to put him outside
Love
the
it.
top 10 would be disrespectful.
Love it.
So I just didn't do it. Number 10, I got Puka.
Wrong.
To
Wrong. Top 5. Wrong.
You realize how I gave you space to at least explain your point? You just jumped like, nah.
Wrong.
Nah.
Okay, prove why I'm wrong.
They have a very creative offense. He's too dynamic to disrespect. High target share. But at the end of the day, they added Devontae Adams. Until we see what Devontae Adams is going to be in that offense, I'm not comfortable taking Puka that high. Because Devontae Adams can really be, this could be Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, both at their prime, doing what they're doing. Not saying Devontae Adams is in his prime, of course, but the guy's still him. He can still do it.
I think
And
Michael's
Tyron
gonna-
Williams just got paid.
I think Michael's going to agree with me. I think you're wrong. I think Puka Nacua is a top
Yeah,
wide receiver
honestly,
in the league.
I kind of forgot about Puka.
You kept him in fantasy.
I know. I completely forgot about him. I was just so
It's
locked
just
in
the
on Mike
Devontae
Evans.
Adams situation.
How do you have AJ Brown above Puka Nacua?
AJ Brown's better. AJ Brown literally is better. He's better in coverage. He's better route runner. He's better hands.
He does not. Puka has top 3 hands in the league.
So does AJ Brown. Have you seen the catches that AJ Brown has made? Like, do I have to put on a compilation of AJ Brown double coverage, see ball, get ball?
Go look at Puka Nacua
should.
double
AJ
coverage.
Brown is literally, everyone says it in the,
we don't have time for
everyone in the
compilations.
NFL says AJ Brown, it's not a 50-50 ball, it's an 80-20 ball. With him, they say that about Puka. No,
Yeah,
they don't.
you
Also,
should
suck
have
my
it.
dick.
Also because AJ Brown is like 3 inches taller.
Irrelevant.
Not irrelevant.
Mike
He has
Evans,
more range.
Drake London's doing it. That's why Drake London's higher. Drake London's doing it, and he's a smaller build. Smaller frame,
You
he's
should
doing
have
it.
Puka above Mike Evans, I think.
100% you should.
Mike Evans is just that guy.
You're being too respectful.
It's about upside and downside, and the fact is no, because Mike Evans, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get 1,000 yards and a bunch of touchdowns every year. Puka could get not phased out, but he could see a lot of those targets being taken away. He could see touchdowns being taken away by Kyrie Williams, who just got a huge bag, who now they're making a commitment saying, yes, you're going to be a part of this offense. And they have Devontae Adams, who's probably the greatest route runner that we've seen in our generation of football.
Well, okay. Here's my objection to that. Puka in his rookie year had 75 catches and 1,400 yards.
Yeah, he's the guy. I'm not saying that. He's top 10.
So a lack of volume doesn't really scare me with Puka. Maybe touchdowns, because he doesn't get a lot of those. And I feel like Adams will probably be the red zone guy. And I also think they're going to run the ball a lot more this year.
And that's why he's got 10 on fantasy.
I just contradicted myself.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you for supporting my point. Appreciate that. You're amazing, Michael. Thank you so much. Number 11.
Don't listen to me.
I'm just using this. This is mostly like I've seen training, and it just seems like him and
Top 11.
A-Rod kind of got it right. There's no target competition. If Caleb Johnson is nothing, he's the only man standing. It's him and Muth. There's nobody else on the offense.
John Smith.
And, like, is it an upgrade at QB? I guess.
No.
Aaron Rodgers is better than Russ.
Same for me.
No, he had Darnold. Or no, he didn't. He had fucking Geno.
Oh, he did have Geno. So
I think Geno's better than Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers
he's
got
better
better
than
accuracy.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna argue with you. Fucking have him at 11. You put him at 7 if you want to. I don't care.
Number 12, Cortland Sutton. TD upside, it's huge.
100%.
Great target share. His wide receiver 2 is Marvin Mims.
Bo Nix is only gonna get better.
And I appreciate you putting this man in here. Like, he deserves it. Cortland Sutton is so slept on.
He gets slept on in fantasy too. Like, he's always that guy at the beginning of the year who's like floating on the waiver wire. He won't be this year, but he has been the last 3 years.
Just because he had a slow start to his career because Denver was so bad. But they got Sean Payton, and even like when Russ was there, he was good.
He had more competition too.
Yeah.
He's
the guy there.
He is. He's now. There's nobody else.
He's really fun.
And they have like 18 running backs, so like he's the guy there.
Number 13, Tyreek Hill. I mean,
Which is wild.
It's really scary, but again, he's just Tyreek Hill. He's the fastest player in the league. 1,800 yards in 16 games 2 years ago. Explosive catches. He's highly dependent on the team health and coaching. Like, if Tua goes down, he's cooked.
Yeah.
And Mike McDaniel looks like he's strung out on fentanyl. Like, it looks really bad these days with him. On top of it all, Tyreek doesn't really want to be there.
He literally said it at the end of last season.
Which is scary. And it wants me to put him lower. But again, it's Tyreek Hill. He can get 2,000 yards receiving. It's possible. And he doesn't need a good QB to do it.
It's respect at the end of the day. You can still... He could drop 1,500 yards or he could drop 800
Tyreek
yards.
Hill could end the year as wide receiver 1. Like, it's really
The upside is there,
he's
for
that
sure.
volatile.
For sure.
He's crazy.
He's just too fast. Like, no one can keep up. And
if he wants to and he's healthy, he is the guy.
yeah. The thing is, I just don't know if he wants to. I don't think he wants to be here anymore. I think he wants to leave, but it doesn't seem like...
I'm not touching him. I'm not touching him.
Kansas City, buddy.
I'm not touching him. Number 14, I got Brian Thomas Jr.
I hate this.
BTJ.
I hate it.
He's also still just the guy. Who's their backup? They got rid of Christian Kirk. I don't know. You know who their wide receiver 2 is now.
Travis Hunter.
Who's going to play both sides of the ball, which isn't like too scary to me. I mean, from a fantasy perspective, I don't really like Travis Hunter that much himself, but Brian Thomas Jr. is amazing. He's too dynamic to disrespect, and he solidified himself as
honestly,
a team star.
again, this is fantasy. I think he's above Tyreek Hill and Sutton.
Agreed. I made an argument that Brian Thomas was better than Nico Collins a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Brian Thomas should be like 8.
There you are.
He had like 1,300 yards and almost 10
reinforcing
touchdowns.
your horrible takes. There you are again. Just reinforcing.
Max
You have
Kellerman.
Brian Thomas below Cortland Sutton. He was better than Cortland Sutton in his rookie year.
It's going to be about that Travis Hunter impact. If Travis Hunter can come on the team, he was listed on the depth chart as wide receiver 1.
No,
Travis Hunter was wide receiver 1.
No, he's wide receiver 2.
He is now, but he was when the depth chart first came out in training camp. He was wide receiver 1 and quarterback 2.
You know it was Brian Thomas. Like
I know he's
Brian
still
Thomas
him.
to me listed as wide
but
receiver 19 on the.
We've
depth
seen
chart.
what Travis Hunter did with Colorado. He was the explosive catch guy. He was the big play guy. If Travis Hunter solidifies himself on this team as that guy, Brian Thomas Jr. is going to take a hit. Not to say he won't still get 1,300 plus yards and at least 8 touchdowns.
Better. I don't know. A healthy Trevor Lawrence.
I got to balance upside and downside, man. It's just the downside's weighing you down,
But
and the
look at
upside's
Thomas.
bringing you up.
Look at Thomas's games last year. There was no downside. He was never bad.
No, but it's just about the new situation, right? And you don't know. They drafted a running back, no?
Yeah, in like the fucking 3rd round.
So never mind. But they always want to get ETN back in the mix.
Yeah, but he sucks.
It's just interesting in Jacksonville, and you just don't know.
And
I don't believe in Trevor Lawrence. I don't believe in Jacksonville.
He's all right.
And again, if Travis Hunter can do it.
I don't like this either.
15, I got Garrett Wilson. Upgrade at QB, question mark. Justin Fields may be better than Aaron Rodgers. I don't know. Justin Fields could also just open up the plays more with his feet. He can move and he can make those passes outside of the pocket. The Jets have like a new offense. They have a new coordinator, which is kind of cool. And the Garrett Fields connection, man, it's kind of sick. This is just these two guys. I'm pretty sure they went to college together. Like, it's going to work.
I don't like your list.
These two have to be above Hill and Sutton.
Who?
At least one of them.
Yeah,
DTJ and Wilson.
Dude, Garrett Wilson, as much as I hate it, like the Jets, he's 1,000 yards with no quarterback.
You want to talk about
year.
quarterback proof?
Bro.
And Devontae Adams is gone.
Who's 1,000 yards without a quarterback?
Garrett Wilson every year.
Yeah, but that's 1,000. We don't know what he really could be. Like, I don't know if he's a 1,500-yard guy. We haven't seen that yet. And is Justin Fields really the quarterback that's going to get him there?
No!
Maybe.
So why would he be moving up on the list?
Because he's you know what you're getting. You're talking about fantasy.
Well, I put some honorable mentions in
were
here
talking
because
about
I know
guys
these are the
alone.
guys that you want to see. You want to hear Lad McConkey in this list. It's 1 year. It was really 8 games. Not buying into it, but he was that guy. He did do something
I'm fine with
unprecedented.
McConkey not
You
being
know
in.
he's going in the second round, right?
Yeah, and I'm not drafting him there. I won't.
He's not
It was an
going.
18 stretch.
Hold on. He's not going
is.
in the second round.
The
He is.
ADP is
In
like
mock
two
draft
Drafts had
is
just started.
2.6.
He is. In mock drafts, he is.
I bet you 30% of the drafts that haven't even like only 30% of the drafts have happened. Amongst the
Okay, he'll
scheduled
probably get
drafts.
bumped down to early third round.
I don't think he's going lower than
Let's
the third
speak.
round.
Let's speak very cautious on ADP right now. Today on August 15th, the season doesn't start for 20 days. People don't do their
What,
drafts
they're
until
going to
September.
come out with their fucking...
It's going to change.
Their workout regimen and showing
gonna
off.
change.
Oh, yeah.
Just 'cause he's
Lyle
going-
McConkey's D's now. He
Just
moves up
because he's
5
going
spots.
second round now doesn't mean he's not going to be going fucking third or fourth round
Okay.
in 2 weeks.
Read 17, because I think that's a hot take.
17, I have Terry McLaurin. Only reason he was left off this list, the only reason is because of the contract and Debo. That's the only reason. But also
Boris.
QB proof. Too dynamic to disrespect. The guy literally did it with Desmond Ritter, fucking
Sam
Howell, Taylor Heineke, Carson Wentz,
Kirk Cousins.
Kirk
for a year.
Cousins. He had never had a solidified quarterback until now, and the 1 minute he gets a quarterback, the team doesn't want to pay him, which is so sad and so horrible to see. But he would be on the list if it wasn't for these situations.
We love you, Terry.
Love you, Terry.
So then shouldn't he be...
It's just the contract situation. I'm not drafting him. I'm not touching him with a 10-foot pole. I'm not touching with a 10-foot pole because
What's his ADP?
Okay. I don't like... to be honest, I don't like your list.
I know you
I think your
don't. You never
top
do.
10 is fine, apart from Puka, but your 11 to 15... not 11, because I like DK. 12 to 15 is where I have a lot of objections.
I'm sorry, but Neighbors, man...
Yo, you guys wait and see. Malik Neighbors, he's going to break the target record this year. And he's that guy.
What do you think, he's going to get 200 targets?
He really might. Who are they going to throw the ball to? Darius Slayton? They have
Yeah.
nobody else. It's Darius Slayton and Wandale Robinson.
Cam Scattaboo.
And Cam Scattaboo
No.
or Tyrone Tracy. Their
Cam
offense is
Peekaboo.
horrible. He's the only guy. You're right.
You're just you're giving guys, you're not respecting the guys that have a literal track record of being fantasy gods.
Like who? AJ Brown.
CeeDee Lamb below Malik Neighbors, Amon-Ra below Malik Neighbors, Drake London below Malik Neighbors, AJ Brown below Malik Neighbors, Puka Nacua below Malik Neighbors. Who else? Those are five proven receivers.
Okay, your list had 2 running backs who are in the league for 2 years, and you put them over fucking Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry.
I had stats to prove that 2,000 yards doesn't get repeated, and
I
you
could
do
throw
nothing
stats
after.
up here. I didn't have 3 hours for this.
God, I love this.
I do
hate
not agree.
this.
I don't agree with 75% of your list.
You said that on the QBs too, but at the end of the year, when we see the final actual list of wide receivers, and both my quarterback list and my wide receiver list are completely perfect, maybe 1 or 2 off.
Okay.
You
Relax.
are gonna have to get on your knees and praise me as the new sun god.
Okay, if you're so confident, let's make a bet that CeeDee Lamb finishes higher in fantasy than Malik Neighbors.
I don't believe that, so I wouldn't bet that.
Then why'd you put him at 4?
No, I said, oh yeah, Malik Neighbors. Okay, sure, another $20.
You don't think CeeDee Lamb is... You think...
I think Malik Neighbors is gonna be better
You're
than
an
CeeDee Lamb
idiot.
for the year.
Okay, no problem. You got any bets on this? You might as well take Puka.
No,
or
we'll take bets
Amon-Ra.
on tight ends.
Well, let's get into some tight ends. Michael, heard you got some tight ends for us on the Sweaty Index.
Oh, I have a tight end myself, but I have 15 more for you. Okay, number 1. I don't think we need any objection here. Brock Bowers, last year he had 112 catches, almost 1,200 yards, 7 TDs. Huge upgrade at QB. The Raiders are just better.
They're killing so much better tight end. It's fantasy, you fucking idiots.
Fantasy, you fucking idiots.
Agreed.
You farting idiots.
Number 2, I think he was tight end 2 last year. Trey McBride. If he had more touchdowns, he'd probably be fantasy-wise better than Bowers. He only had 2 last year, and he only has 6 in his career.
You can't use that as an argument, though. He's not a touchdown machine.
He's not. But
he could be.
He had 1,100 yards and 111
I have no issue
catches.
with this. He is that guy, and it's just the red zone percentage.
And he's Kyler's favorite target. He had a 71% catch percentage last year, and his target share, I think, was 46%.
Yeah. And on top of it, they have like pretty much one of the best goal line backs in the league. James Conner is just a beast running through the line.
And I have a lot of yak in here. Do you guys know what yak is?
Yards after
catch.
Okay, I'm just gonna say yak.
I'm yakking.
Number 3, I have George Kittle. This is completely irrelevant to fantasy, but I put it in here just because I love him. He's the most complete player in the league and one of the best yak players in the league. The reason kind of why I put him at number 3 is because CMC is a big question mark. Ayuk is probably going to miss at least 4 weeks to start the season.
I think it's 6.
Jawan Jennings, yeah, he had a good year last year. Who knows if he can repeat it?
I agree.
Debo's gone.
I also just want to add something in for tight end because I think this actually matters for the position at being a skill position. He's the best athlete in the
He's a
sport
freak.
at his
He's
position.
an absolute
He
freak.
actually might be minus Myles Garrett. I might put above him. He might be the best athlete in football.
He might
I think
be.
George Kittle is one guy you can put in any sport, and I think he thrives.
He can play any position.
Yeah, you could literally put him at wide receiver or running back.
But
and
he
would
blocks like he's
excel.
an extra old lineman.
would
at
excel.
that.
I'm saying like you can put him at point guard to be a Ben Simmons, or you can put him at the defenseman to be a Brian Burns. Like he's that
Yeah.
kind of guy.
Yeah.
And he's a WWE star.
And he's a WWE star.
Out of respect, and I still think he's going to have a good year, I put Travis Kelce at 4.
Wrong.
He's still playing under Andy Reid and playing with Mahomes. Last year, he averaged 8 yards per reception, and that was a career low. But in the second half of the season, he had 7 top 5 10 in rankings weekly.
I would love to know what his fantasy points were 2 years ago minus touchdowns.
Also, I don't agree with this because Taylor Swift's Eras Tour is done, so he can't wait to get home to his sweet girlfriend and make love to her.
Number 5, I think he's going to have a huge bounce-back season, is Sam Laporta. Although Ben Johnson leaving kind of does hurt, but he has the potential to be tight end 1, I think. It's a hot take. Is there any objections to that?
No, I can agree, especially with tight ends thrive off bad quarterback play, and I'm not saying Jared Goff's a bad
They're
quarterback.
short op. There's a short route option.
Exactly, it's
Yeah.
just like a check down essentially. But
I'm fine with your I'm fine with your top 5. I would flip Laporta and Kelce, but I'm fine with that.
I agree. I would
Just maybe to solidify it a little bit more, in the last 8 weeks of last season, he was tight end 7.
Laporta?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I think he is better now at this point than Kelce is right now.
Yeah,
Going
I
into
can see
this
the
season.
argument for
Going
it for
into
sure.
next year
Age
for
is also a
fantasy.
big thing, right?
Yeah,
He's like probably like
100%.
10 years.
Kelsey's going to be 36 at the start of the season.
Like I'm thinking about it, if you have Sam Laporta in fantasy and I have Travis Kelce and I say 1 for 1, I'll give you Travis Kelce, you give me Sam Laporta. Would you do it?
I'd probably not.
Me either. If
I
I had Sam
wouldn't
Laporta,
either.
I wouldn't do it.
But at the end of the day, like, it's his name value.
It is
And
name
you
value.
and you know me. If you
is
send me
name
a trade,
value.
I'll probably accept it.
Whoa, Kelce? Are we doing 2021 fantasy?
Number 6, I hate him, but he's a good player. Mark Andrews. Slow start last year. Red zone threat.
Again,
Tight end 1 multiple times with Lamar. He's got the connection.
What about Likely, man? I think
He's out for the
He's
first
out,
3 weeks of
yeah.
the season, at
Ankle.
least.
Is he that long? I know he sprained his ankle. He's going to miss that long.
I don't know. How
And he
many
always
games, to be
starts
honest.
slow, but he, like, from week 6 on,
But my issue
He's
is
unbelievable.
It's touchdown dependent wholeheartedly. Like one way you're getting your 300 season points from him. You take away the touchdowns, you're maybe getting
Like, look at his numbers.
150,
11 of his
170.
55 catches were for touchdowns last year.
There you go.
That's a
yeah,
really
but
high
he's like that
percentage.
every year, and he gets probably 8+ every year.
But that's just it takes the one time where that red zone threat goes away.
Yeah.
Lamar goes to a different option that's maybe more productive. The guy can't catch 2-point conversions clearly.
It's the reverse argument.
Only in the playoffs.
It's the reverse argument for Trey McBride,
Yeah.
right? Like, if you
Fair.
take away,
Fair.
you know,
if you take away his yards.
you take away McBride's yards, but you give him the touchdowns, he's still valuable. But you take away Andrews' touchdowns, he's not valuable.
No, he's not that guy.
Number 7, this might be a little high, but I have TJ Hawkinson. He started off very slow last year. He tears ACL and
Yeah, he's
MCL, I
coming off
think.
that
So,
major
you know,
injury.
kind of give him a little bit of a leash on that. But he's playing in one of the best offenses in the league. Kevin O'Connell, their QBs just thrive. I know JJ McCarthy hasn't played a snap yet, but he completely transformed Sam Darnold, who was seeing ghosts, or was that Zach Wilson?
That was Zach Wilson.
Okay, either way, it's like Sam Darnold fucking sucks on the Jets, and he went to the Vikings and threw 35 touchdowns.
Yeah,
So,
I'm there with that.
And Addison's going to miss a couple weeks.
yeah, probably 2 to 3 games.
So that he then becomes wide receiver 2 at that point, and that has value. That's a 3 games of the season or
Who
4
is
games.
their wide receiver 2 outside of Addison? KJ Osborne is
Yeah.
still there.
I think so. Oh no, he's on. Was he on the
Yeah,
Patriots?
he's on Osborne. He's still there.
He's on Osborne.
He's on Osborne.
He's on Ozzy.
Oh my god, it's Jason Osborne. Number 8, one of the best yak players in the league, and David Njoku.
God damn right.
He last year and the year before he had 60% of his yards on yak, which is very good.
He's also, again, a freak athlete.
A freak athlete, one of the most underrated players at his position. Flacco will probably get a majority of the starts, maybe not finish the season, but I could see him getting over half. And last year when Flacco was starting, he was fucking cooking.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think David Njoku is the most underrated fantasy player outside of Courtland Sutton.
He's not like a 17 point per game guy, but he'll get you like 10 to 12 points each
Every
week,
single week.
which is pretty good, and especially for a tight end because they're so fucking slim to pick from. Number 9 is Evan Engram, 100 catches 2 years ago. Huge offense upgrade this year. Bo Nix is way better than Trevor Lawrence, and tight ends seem to flourish under Sean Payton because they get heavy usage in the red zone. Just for reference, Jimmy Graham, Juwan Johnson sucks, but he gets a lot of touchdowns, and Jared Cook.
Juwan Johnson does get a lot of touchdowns.
He had 8 touchdowns last year, but he only had like 300 yards. Like, what the hell?
That's actually crazy. I love Ingram. He's, again, a super, athlete.
I agree.
He can run with some of those receivers. He's that good.
Underrated.
If you get that guy, if we want to talk about Yak, if you give him room to run, he will go.
And he's like quick.
Yeah.
He's faster than you think he is because he has such fucking long legs. He's not fast, just like big ass strides. Number 10, I have your boy Dallas Goedert.
Yeah.
I had him higher. I had him at 8, but it's a run heavy offense. He's missed 4+ games in 5 of the last years. Last year he only had 496 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
He's good, but there's AJ Brown, there's Devonta Smith who are going to get a lot more targets than him. Saquon is just going to run the ball 25 times a game. It's too
I honestly
unpredictable.
think that's too high. I think
Goddard?
Goddard's
Think so?
too high. Yeah.
No, I would put him higher.
I mean, I'm
think,
curious to see who you have after.
I think Goddard's more reliable than David Njoku for fantasy.
No.
Goddard still has that. He's the yard per after catch kind of guy still. He still has that.
He's a good yak guy.
But look
He's
at
a good
that.
yak
Look
guy.
at that point D. Missed 4 games. He's missed a quarter of the season.
I think last was his
seasons.
forearm he broke or something.
That's a quarter of the season. That's a lot of time.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. All
So
right.
it's fair to say when he plays, he's good, but he gets hurt a lot, which is kind of like a
Fair.
huge,
I will-
especially in fantasy.
I will stand down. I will no longer stand at attention.
Number 11, I have the first rookie on the list in Colston Loveland.
Apparently he's nuts.
He played wide receiver his first 2 years in college,
That's so sick.
and he had 200 yards combined.
That's so sick.
And then he just moved to tight end and was a fucking machine. He had a 37% target share. I think he went to Penn State. He's playing under Ben Johnson. Hopefully, Caleb Williams can take a step forward and they pass the ball a lot more because DeAndre Swift fucking sucks. His 2024 college stats, just for some context, he had 56 catches, 582 yards, and 5 touchdowns in only 10 games.
So should he not be higher if Ben Johnson is an argument because Laporta also played under Ben Johnson in his rookie year and he was the best.
That's a good point.
He was
Again, but it's still about what Ben Johnson can do with what he has. It's can he get Caleb Williams to the next
But
step?
Cole Kmet is still there.
That's true.
And I'm not saying Cole Kmet is like some Pro Bowl tight end, but he's all right.
He's that guy still.
He's
He's a
pretty good.
reliable.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's solidifying himself with Justin Fields and now he's solidifying himself with Caleb Williams. I think Colston Loveland takes the tight end 1 spot still, so I'm not mad at this.
Number 12, I have Tucker Kraft. He's a big red zone threat. Green Bay's receivers are completely banged up basically every year. Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson can't seem to play more than 6 games. Matthew Golden, a rookie, we don't know what he's going to be. He also led tight ends in yak last year at 8.8.
That's your favorite stat for this, eh?
It's really good. That's honestly what I'm going to go
good
off for
fantasy
fantasy a lot.
stat.
It is, man.
And his stats last year were pretty good. He played 13 games, 50 catches, 700 yards, and 7 touchdowns.
I remember starting him a few weeks. He was very serviceable.
And where I know it's early, like Taylor said, but his ADP right now on Sleeper is round 11, so that's pretty
Good
decent value.
Yeah.
Great value.
Number 13, I have Taylor's boy, Dalton Kincaid. I wanted to put him higher, but his rookie season was really good. I think he had 60-something catches and 5 touchdowns. The Bills are probably going to be another run-heavy offense.
Yeah.
Last year they scored 65 touchdowns. 32 of those were on the ground. So
It's 50%.
they don't pass a lot. Last year he missed a lot of time, but he had 44 catches, 448 yards, but only 2 touchdowns. But I also think I don't want to call him a sleeper because people know who he is. But Dawson Knox in 2023 and 2024 had 15 touchdowns combined. So I think Josh Allen likes his tight ends.
I was going to say,
He's just got to earn it.
Dawson
with
Knox is
Allen.
still there, no? He's still
They gave him a big
solidified in that
contract,
offense.
a couple years ago.
So, yeah, more competition there.
Yeah.
I don't,
Sure.
maybe you know the depth chart better than I do. I don't know if he's tight end 1 or tight end 2.
It's honestly, he is tight end 1, and to be fair, he was hurt the last 2 years. He missed a lot of time, and that was the argument I had with Goddard. Like, a lot of potential, but, like, knee injuries, you're fucked. Like,
Yeah.
so I would, if you had Kincaid at 15, like, I wouldn't be upset about that, because injury history plays into fantasy. 100% it does.
Also, add one more thing. He had 10 targets in the red zone last year, and there was 15 tight ends with more. So he doesn't get a lot of volume in the red zone. Number 14, this guy kind of pisses me off because he plays for the Cowboys, which Jake Ferguson. They have no run game. They're going to be a pass-heavy offense if Dak is healthy. He's got a low floor. The backup Schoonmaker, however you say his name. Ferguson missed a lot of time last year, but he was pretty good. Ferguson only played 8 games, I believe. 0 touchdowns in those games. So...
But he was really good that year. Dak
He
was.
was.
When they
He
were
was.
good. Was that 2 years ago?
And number 15 is the guy that we all get drawn into every year.
Every year.
I'm one of those people. Kyle Pitts. Is this the year? Question mark is my first
Man.
one.
He's
This
a top
is
10 pick, this guy.
The last possible year that.
So this guy was drafted 4th overall in 2021. He had 1,000 yards that year. That was his best year. I saw an interview with Michael Penis saying that he wants to make it a priority to get him the ball. He had a career high in touchdowns last year. He only had 4, but it was a career high. Hopefully Penis can kind of throw the ball. I want to see him do well. So that's my list. A couple of sleepers. Brenton Strange, the Jaguars tight end. Engram's gone.
Make some space.
Maybe gets a little bit better.
He also got a start for me last year. That's how thin I was at tight end. Holy shit.
This guy was a first-round pick, supposed to be really good. Chigakonkwo, the Titans tight end.
Yeah.
Cam Ward throwing him the ball. Maybe he does a little bit better. They have nobody at receiver apart from Ridley, who's still not even that good. And my last sleeper pick is Elijah Arroyo, who is the Seahawks tight end.
Because they just cut Noah Fant.
Yeah, he was taken in the 4th round. I forget who they have, but he's second on the depth chart. But I forget his college stats, but they were pretty fucking good.
Well, Jimmy Graham isn't still floating around Seattle. I like your list. I honestly think you should have. Who'd you rank at 14?
14.
Ferguson. I think Ferguson's upside is way more than Colston Loveland, Dalton Kincaid. Who'd you have above? Who'd you have like at 8, 9, 10?
Njoku at 8, Ingram at 9, Goddard at 10.
I think I would take Ferguson, put him 10, and then take your order and go from there.
I also wanted to put, I forget his name, the Colts tight end that they took in the 1st round.
They have Molly Cox too.
Yeah, and like, who knows what they're going to be at quarterback. Daniel Jones fucking sucks. Anthony Richardson can't complete a pass more than 5 yards.
That's fair. I have no issues with Michael's list, honestly.
Tight ends are tough. Like
There's just not a lot of good ones.
there's like 3 guys that you can make an argument for, and I'm totally fine with Brock Bowers being number 1.
I agree.
He's probably going to repeat as tight end 1. Tight end 1s repeat. RBs don't.
All right, well, that's the Sweaty Index, lads.
Let's pause because I have to piss so bad, and then we can jump in the draft.
Yeah, I was going to say I could at least do like a little outro from the Sweaty Index, but I guess like
Sorry.
you're just a barn animal.
Sorry,
No,
man,
it's
I
okay.
gotta go.
Pee, man.
Let the
Go
people
pee.
know Taylor has a small bladder.
When Taylor gets back from emptying his teeny little great bladder, we're going to get into this draft. 4 men. I have the first pick. Michael has the second. Chubbs has the third. Taylor has the fourth.
You have the first?
I was on I didn't set it myself.
You can change it.
It was automatic. I'm not going to change it. It was
Fucked up.
automatic.
That's pretty fucked up.
It was automatic.
We didn't see you do it random.
Let the record show Sam is a corrupt commissioner.
How do you see me do it random? I didn't do it.
So do it right now.
They did it for me. No, what do you mean?
That's fine. Let's just draft. I can hold it. Let's go.
All right, guys. That was an absolutely unbelievable Sweaty Index. As always, we got through a lot of players. But now, we have a draft. We're drafting a little 3-man league on Sleeper. 4-man league, sorry.
Bobby's League Special.
Super teams, 2 quarterbacks. Here we go.
It's going to be a super flex. It's going to be hilarious.
So you take Jalen Hurts 101.
I'm going to take Josh Allen 1-1.
Wow.
Josh Allen goes 1-1 off the board. Lamar Jackson goes 1-2 off the board.
Oh, it's a 2-minute draft clock.
Can I
What is
change
this?
that?
Do you guys see that sniper thing in the top right? What is that? Besides settings?
There's a sniper? I see no sniper.
It's a crosshair. Besides settings.
Click it.
Doesn't do anything.
Jalen Hurts goes 3rd, so we got
all three rushing
But John.
quarterbacks essentially coming off the board right away. I saw Sleeper has this really cool draft style called auction. Everyone's got a budget to spend on the draft.
Really?
And you go through
That's sick.
each
Sleeper's
pick.
fucking goated, man.
Everyone gets to bet on a player. And if you want to blow your load in the first round, you can.
I went Bijan, Jamar back to back.
That's
so
wide
nuts to
receiver
say.
1 and RB 1.
Oh, and Chubbs took both of his quarterbacks. He's got Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts on his team.
Just so Taylor can't get the stack. Just kidding. Where is he?
Take T. Higgins.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs comes off the board. I guess I might as well just get my QBs out of the way, eh? Take Jaden Daniels, and back-to-back I will combo that with a Saquon Barkley.
Sorry, who did you draft as quarterback there?
Jaden Daniels?
Jettas.
The fact that Justin Jefferson went in the third round is a little hilarious.
Michael, you were shitting on a song.
What a
before. What is
steal.
yours?
It's me. It's crazy hair in grade 2.
It's a picture of him as Meet the Robinsons.
You remember Crazy Hair Day at St. Albert?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He's literally the kid from Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Fockers.
You're a dirty fucker.
You know what? Let's take a risk here. Give me Genty.
Is this a tight end premium league?
No tight end premium.
Shit.
Chubbs went CMC in a 4-man league in round 4. That's a bold move, Cotton.
See how it works out. My dog.
Let me get wide
My
receiver
dog.
1 by the end of the year, Malik Neighbors.
Yeah, this guy's stupid.
And I will combo that with Devonta Chan.
The King. God, I have 2 Baltimore players.
You got the stack, man.
Fucking
If Lamar
Steelers
doesn't run it
jersey.
in, you got Derrick Henry to do it.
No, it's going to be Justice Hill.
Damn, Chubbs has a sick team if it was 2023. Taylor takes Puka at the end of round 5. What are you considering on the end, Taylor?
I'm just looking
What
at.
are you looking for on the bend here?
Hey, Bucky.
There's
my 3 running backs.
Okay. Jonathan Taylor comes off the board at 6'2".
The man.
Drake London. You know what? Let me get a tight end here in Trey McBride, and I will double that up with someone that Taylor like talk a lot of shit about. We'll see you get fucked in this league, buddy. Nico Collins. I pretty much am drafting my sweaty index as the team
You
so
are.
that I can say fuck you at the end of the league.
Ready for this one? You know who I'm going to take?
Mike Evans.
Elden Ring.
Bo Nix.
Also, just to support my argument, Saquon Barkley went in the 3rd round in a 4-man league. Just
Dude, it's a super flex.
saying.
So in a 10-man league, that's technically the 2nd round.
If there's no quarterbacks being taken in the first round. He was the 4th skill position
Yeah, but it's a
player.
Superflex league, so you never know.
He was the 4th skill position player come off the board.
Man, my team is stacked. How about you guys?
I don't know.
My
My
team kinda
team's
sucks.
kind of shit.
Your team actually is kind of shit, Michael. AJ Brown sucks.
You still playing Tennessee?
Give me Connor Brown.
Canadian running back Connor Brown.
And then... Oh, you know what? I'll take a Morgan Hampton.
Wow.
He's kind of nuts. He's been crazy in preseason.
Have you seen this guy's
They have
biceps?
Najee, though, man.
Oh, wow. Najee's legs are made out of freaking
He also has one eye.
overboiled chicken noodle soup.
He's Jason Pierre-Paul visually.
His legs are a brand, like a mascot for Mr. Noodles. Even though he has crazy thighs. I can't even say that.
What I would give to be between those thighs.
What?
What?
Think about the waiver wire in this league.
Bro, you're going to have, like...
Oh, Marvin Harrison's on a
DK
bye week?
Metcalf is going to be on the waiver wire.
Mike Evans is going to be there, probably.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Imagine you had, like, 9 guys on a bye.
I haven't
go-
looked at one bye week yet.
Ah,
You gotta
fuck
go
that, dude.
pick up, like, Xavier Worley to start him as a flex.
There goes Mike Evans.
The GOAT.
I just can never draft Kamara. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is with Kamara.
He's so underrated in fantasy now.
But it's just...
His receiving game will always save him.
That's it. He's always a
Because
1,000-yard player.
even if he has 40 rushing yards, he's going to get 15 points just off receiving.
But that's the
alone.
thing. Do you want 1,000 yards all-purpose? Or do you want 1,500 yards one way?
Well, there's a 500-yard difference.
That's what I'm saying. But the receptions,
That's 50 points.
But the receptions are the benefit with Kamara as a running back. Like in a full PPR, you're getting extra points that way.
Ready? Steal the draft.
I took a risk on McLaurin. Rashee Rice fucking shattered his leg. He's not going to be half the player he was.
He was on pace to be wide receiver 10 last year.
On pace after, what, 4 weeks?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm taking ceiling players.
You don't think Charbonnet is going to take over in Seattle at some point?
Kenneth Walker's under contract here, man. I can just see him balling out for this year and then going to the dumpster after that. I also want to mention no kickers and no defense in this league.
Thank fucking God.
Superflex, no kicker, no defense. I think it's 4 bench spots or 5 bench spots. We're coming down to the last round.
2 more. Chubbs, just pick someone, man. You're in the 13th round. It doesn't matter.
The 13th round still has players like DK Metcalf,
T. Higgins,
Justin Herbert,
Drake May,
Tet McMillan, Devontae Adams, DJ Moore.
Travis Hunter.
Oh, I was just about to fucking take him. Fuck. Who's that guy on McMillan?
Yeah, Tet McMillan.
How do you spell that?
It's Tet Terriola, T-E-T.
And yeah, there you go.
A-I-R.
And my last pick will do...
Oh shit, it's last round?
It's the last round, man. 14 rounds go quick.
Wow,
with
an
those
8-minute
guys.
draft.
I'll take Herbert to round out my team.
Your dog.
Yo, I was going to take Drake May with my last pick, but he was in my queue.
Travis Kelce's going to be a free agent.
Not anymore.
Oh no, Bo Nix and Drake May have the same bye week.
And that's our final draft, boys. So we'll go through our lineup one by one. I'll start. I have Josh Allen as my starting QB, Saquon and Devonta Chan as my RBs, Malik Neighbors and Nico Collins as my wide receivers, and I'll probably start Garrett Wilson and Mario Hampton in my flexes, along with Jaden Daniels in my super flex. Michael.
At QB, Lamar. RBs are Gibbs and Henry. Wide receivers, Justin Jefferson, Drake London. Tight end, the boy Brock Bowers, bald head. And the flex players, AJ Brown, Marvin Harrison Jr. And super flex, we got Bo Nix.
RBs are Genty and Bijan. Receivers are Jamar and Puka. Quarterback is Joe Burrow. Tight end is George Kittle. In the flex, that's probably going to be Bucky and Brian Thomas or Breece Hall.
Right off Chubb's team.
Yeah, so Chubbs actually has a pretty good freaking team. Chubbs' starting quarterback is Jalen Hurts. His wide receivers are CD and Amon Ra. His running backs are Jonathan Taylor, Christian McCaffrey, and then in a flex he can throw Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams, Tyreek Hill, or James Cook in one of those spots. And his super flex is Kyler Murray.
Did you see what he just changed his team name to?
7 positions for 70 minutes. You get it, babe. And week 1, I have Michael. You have Chubbs.
Hell yeah.
This is going to be
Chubbs.
a fun-ass season. Guys, fantasy is upon us. This was unbelievable.
Oh my God, everyone's projected 140 plus.
I'm now in a one-on-one chat with Taylor. What does Taylor have to say to me? Suck it, boys. Okay.
Okay, that's
it, boys. That takes us through our fantasy special.
What an episode.
As always, it was an unbelievable episode. Sitting in the locker room getting sweaty with you boys.
It's good to be back.
As always, make sure you're liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to everything, because the more that you guys are active, the more that we can be reactive to the things you like, because we like making content that you guys like. All fantasy long, all season long. It's going to be fantasy updates. It's going to be trades. It's going to be sleepers. It's going to be waiver wire. It's going to be drama. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be beautiful.
I think we should just stop talking about the NHL and the NBA and just football.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
You know me.
Football.
Football's my kid.
It's gonna be 90. It's usually 75% football. Now it's gonna be 95% football.
Like, there's nothing in the world.
It's football, Leafs, and maybe we'll sprinkle in some Raptors.
Fuck that, man. I'm all in on this, man. Once Red Zone comes back on, once we hear Scott Hansen's voice again, it is over.
Well, it's ruined now that fucking ESPN has the rights.
Regardless, we can cross that bridge when we get to it. Right now, I'm just focused on football is back.
Also, check out that Sweaty Trio Open.
Check out the Sweaty Trio Open.
We might be doing another one. Maybe. We'll tease it a little bit.
Yeah, we might.
Ideally, we want to
might.
do another one before the end of the year. Golf season is hella fun.
That was fun as hell. Shout out Crestwood for that.
Shout out Crestwood.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tomas, for such an amazing day. Guys, as always, stay sweaty.
Stay sweaty.
See you next week.